What's up guys, Bonnie-tastic here. Today I want to talk about the best gold star from each set. Now this list is going to be subjective because I'm ranking these based on how they look as opposed to the value of them and the rarity of them. This is purely, I like this card because it looks this way. So let's start off. We have Team Rocket Returns. That's the first set that introduced gold stars. Now out of this set we have Mudkip, Treecko and Torchic. They're the selection. Now I'm biased, I own Torchic. Very lucky to have picked this up a few years ago. And I am really nostalgic for Treecko because I had a fake deck when I was younger that had Treecko in it, Treecko Gold Star. So yeah, I'm kind of torn on those two, but I'm going to have to give it to Torchic. I mean, look at the colours, the holo, it's just so beautiful. Really low pop. I know we're not talking about the price of these cards, but very, very expensive. Just an absolutely beautiful card. I'm going to show you like some close-ups on screen now. But yeah, there's not much more to say really. Like, I mean, just look at it. Mudkip's nice. Treecko is probably the least favourite, like from an objective point of view, but Torchic just kind of wins in every category here. So next we're going to move on to EX Deoxys. Now obviously it's Rayquaza, but I want to make an argument for Latias. I think Latias is underrated, to be honest. For me, if there is no value to be considered here, Latias may just win. But the thing is, like, Rayquaza is just ridiculous. Like the pose, the colours, it's insane. A black Rayquaza. I mean, this is a serious, this is how Rayquaza should have debuted. I think the debut Rayquaza artwork wasn't that good. From, I think it was the EX Dragon. I don't think the Rayquaza looked amazing in that set. This set, Rayquaza looks fucking incredible. So yeah, Rayquaza and Latias, I'm going to kind of give them both the award here. EX Delta Species. I really am not that fond of Kyogre and Groudon's Gold Stars. Metagross wins by default here. I don't think Metagross is the best Gold Star either, but out of the three, I'd probably have to give it to that. It's kind of like a fan art, this Metagross, but I do really like it. I would not, you know, turn it away. I do really like this card. Next, Unseen Forces. We have a selection here of Entei, Raikou, and Suicune. So I think Suicune is probably going to be the one that most people gravitate towards, but for me personally, I think that Entei is the best. I don't know why. I just like the look of it, and annoyingly, I don't have either of these. I have the Raikou. I've had this Raikou since I was like probably 13 years old. I traded with someone on YouTube when I was like 11 years old. I made a YouTube account where I opened packs, and I made friends on there, and I traded Ampharos Prime and something else for this Raikou Gold Star. So obviously I think I won there. I think I did pretty well. Got a 2 though. That's the only issue. But yeah, Entei for me personally, I think is the best from Unseen Forces. Suicune up there as well. I mean, if I had to pick a Japanese copy, it would be Suicune. If I had an English copy, it would be Entei. Let's just say it like that. But anyway, we're not even going to get onto this right now, but like, if you don't know about the controversy behind the English Unseen Forces Gold Stars, that's an interesting thing to look up. Right, Legend Maker. It's probably people's least favourite set for Gold Stars in general because the Regis aren't that popular. Regirock, Registeel and Regice. I don't think that they are like the most popular species. I owned Regirock Gold Star when I was a little kid. My friend pulled it out of a pack and I traded with him. I needed that card, and I sold it for £2, which is about $3, $4 when I was younger. Obviously a great decision, really don't regret that one, but that happened. And that card, obviously for nostalgic reasons, I love, but even just looking at the artwork compared to the other two, I still as an adult think that Regirock is the best look in here. So yeah, that's my pick for Legend Maker. EX Holon Phantoms. Now this is a tough one because you've got Pikachu, Mewtwo and Gyarados, and all three of those cards look fucking stunning. Gyarados is just ridiculous though. Like, Gyarados is something, out of those three Pokemon, Mewtwo is my favourite in general, but from this artwork, like, Gyarados has to win here. Surely Gyarados wins. It's a fire type Gyarados. Red Gyarados, like, everyone loves Red Gyarados from, you know, from the games when they were younger, and Shining Gyarados, you know, to see this big ferocious red Gyarados, fire type, Delta Species, Gold Star, that is crazy. Mewtwo and Pikachu weren't Delta Species cards, but the Gyarados was. The Gyarados is, for me, more special. I love the Mewtwo in terms of artwork, but yeah, Gyarados just wins by default. So, EX Crystal Guardians. This one was tough because, you know what, if I'm being honest, I like the choices for the Gold Stars. I like Celebi and I like Alakazam, but these aren't like my favourite Celebi or Alakazam artworks. I had the Alakazam in a PSA 9 at one point, and I've had it in a PSA 1 as well. I've currently just got it in a PSA 2. I'm going to have to go with Alakazam just because I don't like the colour of Shining Celebi. The red, I'm not too fond of it. I think Celebi looks great in green. The Alakazam doesn't really look that shiny. I guess the body armour looks like a different colour. But the pose is kind of cool. I like the colour of the background. It's like a swirling effect. It's nice. I would say Crystal Guardians is one of my least favourite sets in terms of Gold Stars, and actually in terms of just the set in general. I am not too fond of pulling normally uncommon cards in the rare slot, so like a Loudred or a Grovyle. I don't want to be pulling that as my rare. If I've spent fucking £500 on a pack, I do not want to pull a non-holo Combusken for my chase. Yeah. So Crystal Guardians, sorry, fuck you. We're going with Alakazam. Now, Dragon Frontiers is a tough one again because the Mew is very special. It's a Delta species Mew and it's blue. Blue Mew, that's iconic, right? Shining Mew, we love that. But the Charizard, man. When there's I'm not like the guy who's always going to pick Charizard. I'm not a Charizard fanboy, but having a Gold Star Charizard that is a Delta species one and the Charizard is black and it's shining and it's blowing out a flame, like, I'm sorry, that is way better than this blue Mew that's just going like, the Charizard wins. Sorry, it wins. I love that card. I would love to own that card one day maybe. Now, Power Keepers, the final set for Gold Stars. Don't worry, we're going to talk about the Pop series afterwards. But the final main set, Power Keepers, you had the choice of Jolteon, Flareon and Vaporeon. Now for me, it was an obvious choice. I'm going to have to go with Jolteon. I really think that the blue and the yellow are nice contrast. I like the pose, I like the way Jolteon just looks on this card. Vaporeon, I don't really care about Vaporeon that much in general. And the Gold Star is nice, but I just wouldn't pick it as my top from that set. Flareon is very nice though, I'll give you that. Flareon is a close runner-up, but Jolteon wins for me. So, now let's talk about the Pop series. You're going to hate me for this, right? But Espeon. Espeon, man. Umbreon doesn't change colour that much. See, one of the things for me that I love about Shinies and Gold Stars is the drastic change in the appearance, like the colour. If you don't change that much in colour, then I'm just believing that you're shiny. I'm just reading that Gold Star, I'm like, wait, I guess it must be shiny. Like, Umbreon changes the colour of its ring from gold to blue, and that's really cool. And, you know, everyone loves Umbreon, but Espeon going from pink to, like, neon green is fucking sick. You gotta agree. It is really cool. The Japanese versions of these cards are so expensive and rare. Like, I would love to own them, but I don't think I ever will. They're serious grails, those cards. If you're talking Gold Stars, they are like maxed out. It's next to those, it's like your English PSA 10 Rayquaza Gold Star. So yeah, I think that the Japanese, I might be wrong saying this, but Japanese Umbreon and Espeon Gold Star are worth a lot more than the Rayquaza Gold Star and the Charizard Gold Star, etc. They are like serious. I think to acquire, they were just so difficult. 70,000 points. I don't even know how you even get 1 point, so I don't stand a chance. But yeah, I'm gonna pick Espeon. So sorry about that, Umbreon fanboys. I know I'll probably upset some of you, but I do love both of them. Let that be said. I would happily take Umbreon. If you're throwing it at me, I'll have it. It's fine. I'll take it. You know. But yeah, prefer the Espeon, and that goes for Espeon in general. I think Espeon's design might actually be a bit underrated now, because I think for a while Espeon was like the favourite of the two, and obviously when Umbreon happened, I think that people just switched over. No, Umbreon's the best now, Umbreon's the best. But dude, don't forget Espeon. I think, like, even when you look at Unseen Forces, the EX cards, Espeon EX is so much better than Umbreon EX. I don't want to hear it. It is. And Espeon is just brilliant. Even in the games, Magic Bounce is a better ability than Synchronize. Just saying. You know, I'm coming at this from all angles. I think Espeon might actually be better than Umbreon, but that's a topic for another video. That video is going to piss people off, because I know how it is. Right, thanks for watching. Appreciate your support. Please like the video, comment, tell me what your favourite Gold Stars are. Fuck Greninja Gold Star, I'm not including you. And yeah, subscribe. Thanks for watching.